Hey everybody, this is Glenn and Marjorie Broce serving as missionaries in Kampala, Uganda. Come journey with us and experience life here in Africa.
Last Christmas, we helped feed Acholi children who were displaced by Joseph Kony's LRA. It was a really great experience for our family serving children in need. We've returned to serve on several occasions and have been super blessed.
When we first visited Uganda in 2006, we met George and Berna. They have a church and several schools reaching a village an hour outside of Kampala, and recently they invited both Marjorie and I to preach one Sunday morning. Marjorie taught the children how to minister to the adults.
Martha Hamba is a member of Grace Assembly Church who has a vision of rescuing street boys to transform their lives. She has about 16 boys that she cares for, whose stories are heart-wrenching. We've been able to love on them several times, and we are always humbled.
Broce Assembly started a school in southwest Uganda in the Rakai district, which is the hardest hit area with AIDS. The majority of the 400 children have lost at least one parent to AIDS, some lost both. We visited and talked with the children, loved on them, and shared Jesus with them.
This is the tent and truck that Church for All Nations bought for Pastor Joshua, being set up for the first time, and his dedication the next day after church. Praise and worship at Grace Assembly Church is a little different than in America. Pastor Mark, Glenn Henderson, Barbara, Renee, and Andrea have come to visit Uganda and have been a huge blessing to everyone here, whether during Sunday morning service, at discipleship class, or with the bank staff.
Be, refilled, and you're relying on one another to keep each other.
When we first arrived here, the housing project in Karamoja was finished, and Pastor Joshua held a dedication service in which the First Lady Janet Museveni commissioned the housing project. All ceremonies have cultural dancing, and this was no exception. I have been working as manager for Jetpatcher, which is helping to bring infrastructural transformation to Kampala and to be a model business as an example to others. For several months, I traveled all over Uganda with Pastor Joshua and his convocations. I'm also in charge of Grace Media Productions, producing video, audio, and written materials to get into the hands of these church leaders at the convocations. I make all of Joshua's PowerPoint animations for his teaching as well. God has declared war on witchcraft in Uganda, and he's using Pastor Joshua to fight it.
Hi everybody, we're loving it here in Uganda, the land of perfect weather, and we want to thank you partners for sending us here to help us fulfill the calling and the passion that God has placed in our lives.
We're so grateful to everyone at Church for All Nations for helping us. On behalf of all our family, we'll see you next summer.